Alright everyone, Papa Pepper here with another interview. Today I have a special guest, Mr. V. Celier, and you're actually born in France, and you now live near Vancouver, British Columbia.
Vancouver, British Columbia since 1994.
Since 1994, and yet we're in Arkansas together.
Absolutely.
How did that happen?
It happened that we connected through Steemit, you and me, and we decided we wanted to see each other. And as you couldn't go to Steamfest 2017, and I had my grandson now celier for 2 weeks, I said, okay, let's go to visit Papa Pepper.
See, so months ago we met on Steemit, began talking, having some communications, liked what each other were up to, and he asked me a bit ago, he says, hey, are you going to Steamfest this year? I said, no, I'm not going to be able to go. He says, oh, well, sometime I'll have to meet you. I said, yes, sometime we should. And then a little while later he says, hey, maybe I could come down with my grandson for a visit. I said, hey, if you want to come down for a visit, you know, we're here. We'll visit. So, you've been on, when did you join Steemit?
I joined Steemit in November last year, 2016.
Okay, so you've been on for more than half a year now. Is that
Yeah,
like 8
9
months?
months, yeah.
8-9 months. And kind of when I first saw you, I noticed you had upvoted something of mine, and all of a sudden, you know, my potential payout had jumped up, and I'm like, whoa, what just happened here? So I looked, I said, V. Celier. I said, who is this guy? Where did he come from? So where did you first hear about Steemit?
I first hear about Steemit from a financial newsletter that I'm following. And there's one guy in this company that decided in 2015 that cryptocurrency, starting with Bitcoin, was a good investment. And he recommended the Ethereum and Dash. And in November 2017 he said there are several other currencies that are very good to invest in, and there was Handshare, Leaky, and Steemit. So I invested 3. I read the white paper of all of them, and I like the fact that Steemit you can blog, and while blogging you can win more cryptocurrency. So I said, oh, this is for me.
Right, because you had picked up some ant shares too, and
I picked up some Handshare. Handshare done very good for me so far, but I just bought for 1 Bitcoin of Handshare.
Sure.
While for Steemit, between November 2017 and February, I bought for 16,000 US dollars at an average price of 13 cents a steam.
Wow, so you see, like when he buys a cryptocurrency as an investment like that, after hearing about it in the newsletter, something like ant shares has gone up about 8 times since there, but all you do is you buy it and you hold it. There's nothing else you can do.
No, you can blog and get more.
Yeah, you can't do it with ant shares, but with Steem you can.
Yes.
So he invested there, and not only has his investment gone up incredibly, you know, for 13 cents each.
And I invested in money, and I also invest in telling stories.
Right. So now
and
by blogging,
curating too.
Yes, and curating. So he can blog, he can share stories, he can get more cryptocurrency that way, and then also just by curating and upvoting. Because when you upvote, you give others, and then you also get a fraction of that back.
Absolutely.
So what type of stuff have you been up to on Steemit then?
I started with the story of my family in France for 23 posts, and then I continued with the story of my life, and now I'm 22 years old, and after 33 episodes I'm still 22 years old.
So there's a bit to go to get to where we're at today.
So it will be at least 60 to 80 episode until I reach my actual age, which is 67 years old.
So it's interesting too, I mean, you know, here I am, a 36-year-old guy with no real online interaction experience whatsoever, other than maybe, you know, sending some emails, checking some YouTube, looking at some Craigslist. And cryptocurrency, for the most part, until Steemit came along, was really for somebody who was going to mine a cryptocurrency to earn some, or an investor. For the average person out there like me, I had no reason to be involved in it. And also, for a man who's as busy as I am and as full as much other stuff, I had no real reason to go and start a blog online or do stuff like that. I mean, there's no way to get a real return on your investment for the most part these days. Then Steemit comes along, combines the two. Now there's an incentive to learn about cryptocurrency. There's a way to sit there and produce your own original content through videos, photos, text, typing, writing, and combine that. And because of stuff like that, I'm out there sharing my life. He's out there sharing his life. We connect. I mean, there's quite an age gap here too, like 31 years, I guess, or yeah. And now here we are from two different countries, sitting together in a hotel room down in Arkansas after enjoying a fantastic weekend. So one interesting thing too that I like to do is I've always appreciated just being out there in creation, interacting with the animals and the plants out there. So I'll document a lot of different stuff. And when he had come down, we found a snake crawling across the tree. It wasn't even on a branch, it was just on the trunk, wrapped around, just curling across it. And what did you do when the little peppers found that snake?
I tried to catch it, and he bit me, but I caught it anyway.
Right. And you had never done that before, right?
No, never.
So why would you try something like that? How would you even know how?
Because I read your post.
See, so I read my post, said, hey, here's a man. He says this is what you do. As a man, this is what he does, and that's how he does it. Maybe it'll bite you, but if you get it good, it won't. He says, hey, I'm a man, I can try that. So he grabbed it, it bit him, and then he grabbed it again. So, even new experiences at this stage of the game. And then what is your future plans for Steemit?
I don't know, I will find something else.
Find something else?
I'm going to Steamfest 2017 in Lisbon, that's for sure. And then I'm going to meet more people and have more interaction with steemians.
So yeah, he's heading to Steamfest this year. Anyone heading to Lisbon to check it out, you'll get a chance to meet him in the flesh just like I had this chance myself now. And we've been having a wonderful time together. Enjoyed some stuff, caught some scorpions, found a rattlesnake, caught the other snake, caught a couple other snakes, and then checked out some caves and some other stuff too. So just living life together, and that's one thing I like about Steemit is it's a chance to share your own life, but also connect with others. I mean, often if you go on YouTube and you check out a YouTube video, you can make a comment, but there's not the level of interaction that Steemit really has with interacting with others as well.
Okay, so one thing I would like to say is that you, Papa Pepper, you should tell your story from the beginning to end, not in too much detail, but because we know some part of it, but we don't know the full story. And I know you're very busy already on Steemit, but I think you should start to tell your story from the beginning to now.
I was thinking of doing a vlog series on that and just telling my story, taking it probably not year by year, but piece by piece as it came together, because there's a lot of stuff that I haven't even tapped into yet.
Exactly. I'm sure you'll be very interesting to us as steemians.
All right. Well, excellent meeting you. Thanks for the interview. Guys, if you're not already, check out celier at steemit.com and Papa out. As always, I'm Papa Pepper, and I'd like to remind you, don't post for free. If you'd like to be part of a revolution in social media, an economic power to the people where users can actually blog for cryptocurrency, then I'd recommend that you check out steemit.com and join the revolution. Papa out.